Keeping secrets is hard enough, but keeping love a secret from your family? That's almost impossible. I thought my roommate was my friend until the day she shattered my trust and exposed the one thing I wasn't ready to share. I grew up in a strict family. Dating outside of our culture wasn't just frowned upon, it was forbidden. Then I met him. He was kind, respectful, the kind of man I dreamed of, but he wasn't from my family's background, so we kept it secret. Late night walks, hidden texts, smiles stolen in quiet corners. My roommate knew. She promised to keep it safe. At first, she supported me. But then the little comments started. Does he really love you, or is it just a phase? Aren't you scared your family will find out? One night she slipped. If your family knew, they'd freak out. I laughed nervously, but inside I wondered, why would she say that unless she was already thinking of telling? So let me ask you, would you ever hide a relationship from your family? If you did, would you trust your roommate with a secret this big? And if your roommate broke that trust, would you see it as concern or betrayal?
The truth exploded one Sunday. I came home to find my parents sitting in the living room, my roommate beside them. She had told them everything. My mom cried, my dad shouted, my roommate sat silently as if she had done me a favor. I felt stripped, like my private life had been dragged into the harshest light. My parents demanded I end it. They called him names, said I was ruining the family. When I looked at my roommate, she said quietly, I couldn't watch you lie anymore. You deserve to live openly. But it didn't feel noble. It felt like betrayal dressed as honesty. He wanted to fight for us, but the pressure was unbearable. Every day, arguments at home, silence at dinner, threats of being cut off. My roommate avoided me. She acted like she had done the right thing and I should thank her. I couldn't thank her. I couldn't even look at her. In the end, I chose myself. Not my family, not my roommate, not even him. I realized if my love had to survive, it would survive without everyone else's permission. But the scar of her betrayal, it never healed. Have you ever been abandoned by someone you trusted the most, whether in sickness, in hardship, or in your darkest hour? Did their silence hurt more than the struggle itself? Do you believe walking away in times of crisis is weakness or brutal honesty? If someone who betrayed you came back with regret, would you forgive them? Or is leaving someone in their moment of deepest need a wound that can never be repaired? And most importantly, how do you find the strength to move on when closure never comes?
You know, hearing stories like this and living through something similar myself changes the way you see love. Because here's my truth. I once had someone who disappeared when I needed them most too. Not in sickness, but in hardship. When my world was falling apart, they quietly stepped out instead of standing beside me. And the silence hurt more than the pain of the struggle itself. It taught me something I wish I had known earlier. People who love only when it's easy are not loving you. They're loving the comfort of what you provide. Love that vanishes in sickness, in struggle, in hardship, that's not love. That's convenience disguised as affection. And yet, I know it's not black and white. Some people leave not because they don't care, but because they're scared, because illness or crisis feels overwhelming. So I'll ask you, do you think walking away in times like these is weakness or brutal honesty? Would you forgive someone who abandoned you if they came back with regret? Or is abandonment in moments of deepest need a betrayal that can never be repaired? Okay, I'm going to be real with you all for a second. This isn't just some story to entertain. This is the kind of thing people actually go through. I know because I've been there too. And honestly, it still stings when I think about it. So I want to hear from you, the way we'd talk in a Reddit thread. No filters, no perfect answers, just raw experiences. Have you ever been ghosted or betrayed by someone you thought would always be there for you? How did you handle it? Did you forgive them, or did you cut them off for good? And here's the big one. Do you think people who walk away during the hardest moments are showing you their true colors? Or do you believe sometimes they're just too scared, too weak, too human to deal with it? For me, I learned the hard way. If someone can walk away once, they can walk away again. Their absence says nothing about your value and everything about their limits. And begging someone to stay only gives them more power to hurt you later. But that's just my take. Now, I really want to know yours. What would you tell someone who's sitting there, phone in hand, waiting for a text that's never coming? Drop your thoughts below. Share your story. Give advice, or just vent if you need to. Because sometimes the best healing comes when you realize you're not the only one who's been through it. And who knows, your comment might be the exact words someone else scrolling through needs tonight.